starting out in the middle of town today. Let's make sure I have my keys. Okay. Very paranoid. Ever since the last concussion I had, sometimes my memory sucks. I just put my keys in my backpack like 2-3 minutes ago. I already forgot. I think they're connected to my lock still. Very random. I just went to the neighborhood Walmart by my house to get some shipping tape because we ran out before I left the house. I had to make do with the patch package I was taking. But as I was leaving, they started playing Take Me There by Maya and Blackstreet, which normally would be just nostalgic for the Rugrats movie, but I randomly watched a little bit of the music video a few days ago. So of all the songs to randomly come on the PA, just funny, since it is a soundtrack song, it's not your typical song, especially at Walmart, but maybe they have it, whoever turned on the radio today, put it on a playlist or radio station that plays 90s and early 2000s songs or something like that. Just kind of funny. Since it's such a random song, but I guess it makes more sense at that Walmart than a bigger Walmart. They might have more, whoever opens might have more say in the radio. Can't say I know. I barely had enough shipping tape because I used one or two strips too many for the bubble wrap, but since it was a book, I made one of them a little too long, I guess, or all of them. But I used some Scotch tape and found a little extra shipping tape from a box that was sticky enough to put on the top side of the box. So it worked out. Would have preferred a little bit more, but it should be alright. Put a few strips of Scotch tape along the top and bottom on both sides, along the edges, just for a little added security. Not figuring it'll help all that much, but it might help with was already there, so should be alright. It's just a book, so it didn't need too much securing, but I like to put the effort, and I'm glad I took out the recycling yesterday morning before putting it by the curb, because the bubble wrap I used for the order I pulled out of the recycling bin, so that helped. I got excited for a minute, but I wanted a price check since I only had a little over $6 in my bank account. So I had to go through the whole store, and the only price check scanner I could find was by the pharmacy. And the label, whoever put the price labels on the shelf and the packaging tape, they didn't do a good job, because just as I figured, the 4-pack I grabbed was more than I had money for. It was like $10.88, but whoever put that shelf together put everything one item away, so it's kind of a little confusing unless you look at it and can put 2 and 2 together. The one roll of packaging tape I got was 5 something, and because of whoever put it there, it was in the 58 cent, was right underneath it. So I just looked to make sure, and I figured it out because I just looked at the label for the 5 whatever, and it matched, and it made sense. I knew that the 58 cents one made no sense, even though it would have been nice. I would have got several rolls if that was the case. We got at least 4 to 6. But yeah, so now I only have like 15 cents in my account. I don't even know, 75 cents. Because the tape was like